have a meeting in half an hour, and I have been working since 8 on just finishing the presentation. Look how ridiculous I look right now. And I'm gonna take this half an hour and just hang out with Pierre for a second in my beautiful garden. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Someone is excited that it's not raining anymore because it has been raining, which we love here in Austin. It's like a luscious greenery out here. And also, I have a renegade field. Look at this. It's a field. It happened because I just stopped mowing my grass, basically, and yeah. So now I've got a field back here. I've been trying to learn how to garden. And, as long as I don't actually, like, try to plant anything, shit seems to grow. So I'm not complaining about that. And, the meeting was okay. I still have some work to do. I think that the good thing about internal check-ins is that they usually just make stuff better. I find it a lot of times, like in design land, I get really locked in, like I get really in the zone and almost in my own little like cave. And it's good to come out of the cave and have to like, from like a different perspective, like look at your work and be like, explain it and be like, okay, is this working? Is that working? Where are the gaps? And all of that good stuff. This has been a pretty long process. Like it's always challenging in a certain way. And with this particular client, who are lovely, wonderful, intelligent, like compelling women, it is challenging for them because they're almost like too, they almost do too many things. Like they almost have too much of a story. And so it's really about like clarifying it in this case and not like making up something from scratch and figuring out what the hierarchy is like messaging wise and what the right pieces to pull out are. So it's a good problem to have. And my natural inclination would be like, just keep going. Like, let's just keep like working on this until it's done. But what I have learned about my process is actually, since I've been working on this since Sunday, taking a break is good. Like taking a break and almost shifting my mindset always, when I come back to it, like everything is way more fresh than it was before. So I am going to, this afternoon, go to Michael's for a glitter haul. Like, I've been trying to bribe myself to post more Instagram content for the longest time. And I personally feel like getting some fall themed like sparkles and bits and bobs would really, really help my motivation. So let's do a glitter haul. And I just got back. I will definitely be sharing the contents of that glitter haul with you. It was quite successful. But before I do that, I just need to spend a little bit of time catching up on some emails. Just to give you kind of an idea on my administrative tasking, I am giving a more junior designer some feedback on a video that she produced. And then I am responding to a website submission to somebody who is wondering whether I would like to collaborate on a project. But I would say I get about a submission or two a week or something like that, and I feel like that's pretty good. And then Finally, I am giving 2 people who just ordered some fine art prints directly from me their tracking numbers. This is, for some reason, like really exciting to me because it's the first fine art prints I've sold myself. They have all been sold through a distributor previously, and it just feels really personal. Like I've kind of gone back and forth with them and talked to them about framing and explained the work a little bit, and I just feel really happy knowing that they want my art hanging in their home. Like it's a real honor for me. This is kind of why I do it, for the connection. So I am following up on their orders, and then we will be unhauling. This is just a tiny public service announcement to let you know that guavas are awesome. For all Americans who have not tried a guava, I highly recommend them. So first, I did not limit this glitter haul to glitter. I also purchased this very practical miniature pumpkin. I also purchased these wee roses. They were actually called wee roses, which kind of drove my purchase of them. And I also got as many coconut yogurts as my grocery store had. Now, on to the fun stuff. Glitter number 1 that met my glitter brief was this. Looked very fallish to me, and they're in little hexagons, and so I have a little foliage piece that I want to use with this. Then I found the Martha Stewart section, and I got this fun, I don't know, it looks kind of New Year's Eve-ish to me, but it's kind of fun multi-shaped geometric larger glitters. Then I went all the way off brief, and I got some black clothespins, like obviously, right? And I want to use this stuff to like style my Instagram posts and make them more fun. So then I realized, okay, they don't have like the glitters that I want. I kind of wanted like shaped glitters. So I got not 1, but 3 of these. It's a hole punch. I got a miniature heart shape, and then I also got like a larger circle shape. So in theory, I can actually punch my own glitter now. I can now make my own glitter. Will I make my own glitter? That is the question. This is where it all just kind of got a little bit crazy. So I got these Martha Stewart letter punches. Like, how cool is that? I was just envisioning my little Instagram posts with like little words punched out. I don't know. I don't even know if this is gonna happen, but it seems like a really fun idea, and if it can get me excited about posting again, then yes. And then at the very end, this is like the pièce de résistance of my glitter haul. Okay, guys, I saw this and I just really had to go for it. Like, it is every color of glitter in the entire world. It's 28 pieces of glitter. This glitter is like tiny. It's the kind of glitter that like you use and then it's everywhere. It's like around every person that like you've been around. But I mean, how joyous is this box of glitter? I feel like this makes me so happy. In the spirit of BTS, I just want to share with you guys that I think I'm a genius. And the whole time I've been filming stuff, like I've never gotten a weight. Like, you're supposed to use a sandbag, you know, to balance it out. Like, if I took that off right now, it would just fall right over because the camera's too heavy. So I just straight up put a weight on it. And I had this like moment with myself where I was like, oh my God, Jess, you're a genius / why have you not thought of this ever. So, yeah. So somebody made a comment a while ago, a few weeks ago, about the fact that YouTubers they share what they want to share. Like artists on YouTube share what they want to share. And it's not indicative of like the 360 degrees of your life. And I completely appreciate that comment, and it's true. My life is not actually a glitter picnic. In fact, last year of my life was pretty freaking rough. I was working through a lot of stuff, and I guess I don't really process out loud. Like, I don't create from a place of lack. I don't create when I'm sad. I create from a place of joy, and that also includes my YouTube videos. And so if I'm not feeling great, you know, I'm probably not really gonna want to create that much stuff, to be honest. And that's kind of what happened last year. And so, yeah, also, there's something about making YouTube videos, making your life into a story, that actually makes you do things like go to Michael's and buy like 1 million pounds of glitter and video it and then remember it in a different way. It actually, for me, it actually does bring this like dose of beauty and joy into my life. And, you know, that's kind of why I do it. So I'm not trying to say that my life always looks like this. Put it that way. I go through my fair shares of all of the things, and it's not always pretty, and it's not always a flat lay. So I just wanted to go ahead and say that. So what I'm gonna try to do is actually use these. I have no idea how they work. They do not seem, oh, you know what? Oh, okay, I know how they work. It will just punch all of these. So I want the word fall. I want so fall. So I'll have to punch, I guess, 2 of these and 1 of those. Let's see. I just so happen to have this gold paper lying around. So let's start with that, right? Moment of truth. It's a hard punch. It's a hard punch. Not gonna lie. Look at that. How awesome is that? Oh my gosh, guys. Like, oh, that makes me so happy. Okay. Obviously, I'm a simple woman to please. All it takes is a good paper punch. And then we'll do this one too. And then we'll look at the results. So, it's a hard punch. Ooh. That is a hard punch. Whew. Ready? Yeah. This keeps cutting off, so I don't know if you guys are getting the awesomeness of this, but I certainly hope you are.
And I think that has been enough playing around for today. Tomorrow I will actually try to turn this into an Instagram post, but until next time, TTFN.